Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 62nd. The Sacking of the Sloop. The sacking of the pinnace took very little time, with only powder and foodstuffs seized from her. The last Hope saw of the pinnace as the Raging Gale left the ship. The fire lit aboard her had claimed the top deck, and was ready to burn her to the waterline. So how did the Suzanne come to chase that sloop? Sanders asked Samuels. Our captain was given information in an Othera about the vessel, the Santa Cecilia, from some of her former crew. Knowing that captain's habits and methods, he plotted a course based on the information provided by these curs to take her on the high seas, out of sight of the Spanish. He must have been a great sea artist to have plotted so precisely such a course. Samuel sniffed derisively. When he wasn't drunk, he was looking to Providence to grant him luck. The whole night before the battle, he sought privacy to make deals with the Almighty, promising anything should the venture succeed. Seems like he got his wish, said Osai, at a very dear price. See anything alive aboard the sloop, Sanders called to the rigging as the gale closed in on the other ship. Yeah, said Boswell. There be those struggling in pain like turtles on their back. What shall we do with them? Osai asked. Even with a surgeon now, there'll be too many men needing ministry for us to take them on, she said as she gently nudged the tiller to pull alongside the sloop. We can leave them what they need for a few days' worth, and should he be merciful, then they will be delivered. But have your blades ready as you go aboard, in case there be resistance. After the gale grappled the sloop, the crew stepped aboard cautiously, their blades drawn and ready. But few men were alive, and sprawled on the deck looked up at them with resignation, fully expecting to die that day. No member of the Gale's crew asked any man if he had sailed on the Suzanne or the Santa Cecilia. For once the sloop was plundered, all their fates were bound together aboard that sloop when it drifted away. Hope found herself next to Charles as the two of them stood on the sloop's deck. She leaned against him to keep from slipping on the puddles of blood collecting on deck. Maybe cloth is part of the booty, said Gorda Andrews as he carried 3 bolts of shiny blue material in his arms. Can you believe such as this? Hope put up her hand to Hawk Gore and looked closely at the materials. It's silk, she said. It looks like Oriental silk. Oriental, you say? Asked Menzel. You know what all that may look like? Why, what of it? Menzel held up a white bowl with blue designs in the bottom of birds with long tails. Charles looked at the bowl. She certainly looks dazed, he said. Le chien peut-être? Hope just stared at the bowl as she ran her hand over the silk, wondering how such things came to be aboard this sloop. Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notification for when pieces go up.